So I wanted to touch on a little bit of this. You said that you haven't watched or read any scary anime or manga recently, but do you have any scene that comes to mind or any like manga panel
Oh,
that comes
so
to mind that you think is just the creepiest fucking shit? And like what anime would is it from?
creepy as fuck. So I don't have any that are like super creepy because I
Mhm.
also just tend to avoid that stuff, even like in non-anime stuff. I'm not
Yeah.
one much for horror, although my girlfriend is, so she's trying to convert
Dude,
me.
the horror stuff really gets scary. Like if you delve into it, like it's really fucking
So
scary.
for me, it depends what it is. Like I like monster movies and like slashers and stuff. I don't really consider that horror because like
I don't either.
it's so tropey that you know what to expect. So
Like
there's not
Freddy
anything
versus
that will like
Jason, like
scare you.
Michael
Right,
Myers, stuff like that.
right, right,
Scream,
right. Exactly. And it's almost like not a horror movie. It's almost like its own genre. But then there are the ones that are like the thrillers, I guess, where it's like they don't actually show you the bad guy like chasing you and stuff. It's like
like a
the
psychological thriller.
idea that he's there, like a psychological thriller. Thank you. Yeah. Like that type of thing. That's what gets me.
Yeah,
Those scare me.
yeah.
The other stuff though is fine. But so I don't really typically watch that type of stuff, but
Hmm.
however, whenever you mentioned it, or after you mentioned it, I guess I remembered that there was one that's it's not like super scary, but it's kind of creepy
Yeah.
a lot of the time, and there's lots of like tense moments where you're not sure what's going to happen. So it kind of plays on that like oh fuck, oh fuck type of feeling, which I think is where horror shines. Is that whenever it makes you feel like tense and you're just like
Yeah.
oh fuck, oh fuck.
It's not just like constant barrages of like
Right,
pop out
right,
scares. You're just like, okay, whenever they
exactly.
turn that corner, there's obviously going to be somewhere someone right there. And if there's not someone right there, the camera's going to turn back around and then there's going to be someone in the
Or
camera. Like
something. Right, yeah.
it's very predictable.
Right, yeah. That's one of the harder parts of making horror as well. Like I don't want to make this into a whole horror discussion because we could talk about that for a while,
Oh
but
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
it's all playing on the tropes and like subverting expectations and stuff. But
Exactly.
the anime I was gonna mention though is The Promised Neverland, which I haven't actually watched season 2 because I've heard it's bad, and I don't want to ruin it for myself because I really enjoyed season 1. I've heard the
It's
manga is
that
better.
bad that people are
I've
like
heard so,
bail.
yeah. I've heard so.
Damn.
That's I've been told that by a couple of different people.
Damn, man.
So I haven't watched it yet. I'll probably get around to it just to say that I have eventually. But I've heard that the manga is supposed to be better.
Mhm.
But it's pretty creepy because it's based on this idea, and I've probably talked about this show on here before. But it's based on this idea that humans are essentially livestock that are being raised in these like orphanages. But they're essentially being raised as livestock by like this caretaker who's also human, who's kind of sold out. You hear something weird?
Yeah, my screen just like kind of sounded like it cracked, and then
That's not
I
good.
thought there was a knock on the door, but there probably
Oh,
is.
where?
But the show goes on. There are
Okay,
people always here.
fair enough. But yeah, essentially they're human as livestock, and there's like these demons that come and like harvest them or whatever and eat them. Whenever they turn a certain age or meet a certain criteria, that the demons like whenever you turn this age, your brain is like the most delicious or something. I don't know. Uh, and so it's basically about these kids that realize this and are trying to escape from being essentially human
Dude, that is
livestock.
so like it's like a one-way ticket. Like you're just brought up to just be
Be
eaten.
eaten. Yeah, it's pretty brutal, and there are lots of tense moments
And
because
the
the
demons like
caretaker.
control that the humans are their livestock.
Right, right. The
Damn,
so
shit.
all of the humans are essentially in this like high wall area with like a little house and like a forest are surrounding it. And then they have this other human that's like an adult, the only adult on the property usually, who takes care of them, and it's like the caretaker. But they're like in with the demons, and they were like trained by the
No.
demons to essentially do this,
That's so
and they call
dark,
them like
man.
mother or something like that. So essentially, the whole show is the kids trying to escape and like trying to outwit the mother. And so there's like this like tense moments where like she's fucking hunting them down or like figures some shit out, and it's just like oh fuck, oh fuck, oh
Dude,
fuck.
Dude, that's when it's fucking good, man. When your
Yeah.
heart like kind of drops a little bit, and then you just feel like a bunch of anxiety, and you're just like looking at like every fucking orifice of your screen. You're just like fuck,
You're
fuck,
like,
fuck,
what's
fuck,
gonna
fuck,
happen?
fuck,
What's gonna
fuck,
happen?
fuck.
You're just searching for clues about what's gonna happen. Dude.
Yeah. You're like, is she gonna pop behind that bush or that door or this one? What's gonna happen? Fuck, 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 fuck.
Oh, dude, it's pretty good anime though. Like
That
besides
sounds
the second
good.
season, but
That
the
sounds
first
like a
season's
good
definitely
fucking
really good.
concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the scariest one for me, I have like, so this is gonna end up with our video clip to back up my claim because it's forever etched in my mind what this scary moment is. But really, what scares me, what initially scared me about anime was whenever I saw Attack on Titan and just like the eyes and just like how they
Mm,
fucking ran and stuff like that creeped me the fuck out. Like it gave me nightmares, bro. Like I had never seen a monster like that in like any scary movie or like anything I've ever
yeah.
watched. So like to watch that, eh, it's mainly the eyes. I have a thing with being scared of like black fucking lifeless eyes or some shit. So like if any eyes just creep me the fuck out. Like in the fourth kind, there's this owl. There's a farm owl
Mm,
that is just constantly shown throughout the film, and it has some connection to like the superstitious alien shit that's going on. Like whenever something
right.
creepy happens, it'll just cut to the owl, and then it'll be like a
Just sitting there.
360 of the owl staring at the 360 camera the entire time. So it's like dead on. And then it's just like circling around and he's
Spinning.
maintaining eye contact the entire time. And whenever I
Fucking
saw that
weird.
the first time, it's just the way it looked, bro. I don't fuck with farm owls anymore. I'm serious, dude. If I see it like in
Barn owls will get you.
yeah, like if I see it in real life or like if I see it on an Instagram or anything I'm browsing, I'll like scroll up and like scroll past it.
Fuck you.
I don't fuck with I'll fuck with regular owls like with the big eyes. Those are cute. Those are
Yeah,
cute.
yeah.
Farm owls are fucking devious, bro. Dude, look up a farm owl right now. I'm gonna put up a picture. I'm gonna do it in post because I don't want to look at it right now because it'll scare me. Look how fucking look up fourth kind. Fourth kind owl. And then welcome to my nightmare.
Owl scene. Okay, I got it. Let me skip to it.
And I guess it had to do with the whole vibe of the movie, it being kind of based on a true story and it showing actual footage of what was happening. And it was just, the overall movie just creeped me the fuck out.
Oh shit! It's like way more zoomed in on the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah,
face
yeah,
than
yeah,
I
yeah,
thought.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No. I don't fuck with that. I know it's, I'm like picturing it in my head right now.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
That is pretty fucking creepy. They're just like sitting there chatting, and all of a sudden it just like zooms in on the fucking owl's face, and it's just like.
I remember jumping whenever that zoom happened. I was like, oh, fuck. And then I just kept looking at it,
Oh
staring
my
at me, that
God.
360 camera. But yeah, fourth
That's fucking
kind,
creepy.
owls. I don't fuck with Attack on Titan. And there was, so there's another one.